Hey guys, this is Michaela in Coal Creek Nurseries in Aiken, South Carolina, and I want to show you today how to put together your fall container. I know we're all ready for pansies, but let's not dismiss the fall. Get together a nice container that'll last you up until it starts to really turn cold. So we always start with a container that has drainage. I've added the soil here to my pot, and I always like to start with a filler, and I have several options for filler. One of my favorite is the celosia, and this is intense purple. I love that purple color for fall. Another option in the celosia is this particular one that has the looks like a brain or maybe even coxcomb. So this is what we're going to use because again, it's my favorite and it is orange. The last celosia in the option is a feathery one, which also makes for a great statement piece. So we're going to choose a statement piece. I choose the coxcomb celosia to add. We are going to quickly pop this out of its container. Work up those roots a little bit and get this guy. Right down in the center. I start with the center for this large statement piece. Then we're going to add what we call thrillers. And so we're going to plant them in a triangle position. A thriller can be anything that is a medium grower, like a marigold, or my favorite euchera, which make it through all year long, by the way. And did you ever think about adding in there a little bit of sage? You can do that. Look at the color on that. It's great. And the other option would be something like a ornamental pepper. And these do have peppers on them, guys. They are edible, but they are hot. So we're going to pick out 3 of these guys for our filler. Last option you could have used would be a mum to add in there. So got orange there. Let's go with this euchera. All right, I have picked 3 what I call fillers. We will put these guys in. We'll start with these ornamental peppers. Great color coming on. You get to watch that color up. You're going to pop that down in here. And then I am definitely going to use the sage. I love this. This is golden sage. We're going to go on the opposite side. Pop that down. As such. And then back here for the other part of our triangle, we're going to use this wonderful euchera. Look how nice that pairs together. Again, you got celosia, you have sage, you have euchera. Over here, you have very interesting ornamental peppers. Now we have 3 holes left. 1 here, 1 in the back, and 1 here. And we're going to add what we call our spillers. These are the plants that are going to spill out of your container and trail down. My favorites is Calabacoa in red. This guy gets to pop in right here. Look how wonderful that looks together. All those great fall colors. Next, we are going to go with a Super Calabacoa. That is going to go right there and spill out of our container. And lastly, between the sage and the euchera, I'm adding one of my very favorite chartreuse plants. This is Creeping Jenny, or Ms. Mafia. But once we get that down in there, our container will almost be complete. So there we go. This is how the container looks so far. But again, remember, I like accessories. And so what we're going to do with this container is right in this little opening right here. Run down to Coal Creek. Grab some small pumpkins. We are going to accessorize our container with a few pumpkins. And then what, guys? We are going to fertilize our container with our flower tone to keep this container rooting in and blooming all fall season.